Alright, there it is. That's about the best I can do. Tying it up. Starting to get some yells and shit. It's kind of cool. And look at all the traffic that can see it. They can see that, baby. Yeah. Election's not over. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. I had to abort the other position, but I found a better position. That's what it's all about, baby. Alright, let's win this election. What is up, Patriots? Alright, it's Saturday. Stop the Steal Day. We're in St. Louis. So you guys already know what it is. Here, I gotta hold the camera a little farther. Arm's length. It's raining. Saturday. We're cutting through an alley. Oh, here comes a car right now. He's on the other side. So I can't be in DC physically, but I'm there spiritually. Got a banner that says the election is not over, and it says Trump. We are in the heart of the Democrats, the St. Louis city limits. Scouting out spots. We're looking for fence lines like that right there, so we can hang this banner, but not there because it's bad location. We're looking for a location where it can be read and seen. I know a good spot up that way. If not, I passed a good spot that way. We come back to. So this is, I want to tell you guys, this is part of information warfare. If you're not, okay, they can dominate the cyber domain. They can dominate that, right? I mean, obviously, I've been watching mainstream media, and if that's all you watched, you would not even know what's going on with Stop the Steal and the legal contention that Trump has done. So it's all about perception. This is why you have to get out on the streets and do flyers, banners, picketing, stickers, stuff like that. For all you middle class patriots who have a lot of money, you need to be doing this. If you don't have some kind of a vlogging, YouTube channel, podcast, whatever, talking truth, you need to be out on the streets doing this, or at least calling your representative, doing one thing. You gotta say, like, what have I done this 1 month? I've called my representative, I think, a couple times this month. Cool recording. Believe it or not, it does have a strong effect. You might not think it does, but it does. It's got an up-close, personal person feel to it, which is what we should be doing anyway. Believe it or not, I go walking almost every day, just every day, pretty much, and I love it. I wouldn't want to be inside, to be honest with you. Now I am a web programmer, so I do have to be inside. Obviously, I have my information channels, and if you haven't subscribed, please do, to help me fight the algorithms. It's I got season 1, Subliminal Free Television, on YouTube. Season 2 already chronically on YouTube. Season 3 obviously is Ice Enterprises. I'm on Parler at RD Ice at 76 and PeaceX. Twitter 1776 and PeaceX at Jordan B. At BitChute, Ice Enterprises, and mine's Ice Enterprises. So check those out. Not because I'm trying to be famous or trying to create art. It's because the more influence I have, the more effective I have, the more reach I have. Like right now, doing this stuff, I'm only attracting like maybe 100 views. Imagine if I had thousands, how much influence I could have. So that's what it's about. We're not playing this game to preserve our glands. We're playing this game to burn out our glands. So, keep going down the alleyway. You can see. St. Louis, beautiful, man. Alright. What else do I want to talk about? Get this kid. Oh yeah, one last thing. We're recording mainstream media. We're on the attack with them. I've been recording. Sometimes in the mornings I'll flip on antenna terrestrial television, and they have the networks running it. And you notice all the commercials are pharmaceutical drugs, which that should be illegal anyway. You know that was started by Clinton to advertise pharmaceutical drugs. And guess who hates pharmaceutical? Trump. There you go. So, anyway, what I was going to say is one technique you need to start understanding is, if you notice my camera work, I'm holding it by hand, right? You see how it shakes? Just walking, it's shaking, right? It shakes a lot. When you're watching Twitter videos, they could be faked, okay? Especially violent Twitter videos. What that does is, you already know that they can profile everybody using the mass surveillance prism techniques. Oh, that's cool looking. Look at that. I just thought the architecture looked cool. Anyway, they need a stabilizer to keep that from stabilizing, unless they're a hell of a camera person, which I doubt they are, especially in the heat of the moment. So look for that. That's the stuff that you just want to be aware of on trying to identify propaganda, especially in this digital age we live in. It's one hell of a digital fight. That's for sure. All right, Patriots. We're gonna go plant this banner. All right, talk to you guys later. All right, we're at the street I wanted to be at. This is the type of street we want to be on. Something like that. They're just looking for a fence line where we could post this up. And we're back. Anyway, one thing I like about that spot from there, you can see from that, when the light hits, boom, it could, everybody who stopped at the light will be able to have to read it. So let's do this nice and slow and methodical. What's the expression? Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Alright, there it is. That's about the best I can do. Tying it up. Starting to get some yells and shit. It's kind of cool. And look at all the traffic that can see it. They can see that, baby. Yeah. Election's not over. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. I had to abort the other position, but I found a better position. That's what it's all about, baby. Alright, let's win this election. From a different angle. It's nice and readable. That's perfect. Hell yeah, this election is not over. The mainstream media won't report it, so we gotta get out on the streets. I can get more eyeballs with that sign than anything on the internet. What's that? Alright. We'll switch to the story. Hold on. There's that there. Alright, recording. So what happened was I walked a couple of blocks out. A security guy rolled up right on me. I started, he got out of his car and he was like, "Hey sir, come here." I looked like a cop, but I looked at his car. I mean, he was dressed out like he was a Navy SEAL. I looked at his car. It wasn't a police car. So the first thing I asked him, oh, I got cut myself too. First thing I asked him was, are you a cop? He said no. That's all I needed to know. I started taking off running. So what that tells us, well, technically, it was Washington University Medical Center because it was in the medical district. I mean, it was right on the public road, but that fence line that I put it on technically, I guess, belongs to them. So, and they own blocks. Washington University's medical center owned blocks. So I'm trying to walk through the center, which they have jurisdiction in. So I just started running. Then they were following me a couple blocks, and I even stopped and asked them from a distance. I was like, "How do you get out of this? Your jurisdiction area?" I had to get out of it into a public residential neighborhood, just so you wouldn't be following me around. They didn't do anything. The only thing they can do is radio for the police. City of St. Louis is if it's not really a big deal, they're probably not even going to come. So we're just kicking it here for right now. I had to get out of that. Like I said, the security guard's jurisdiction or whatever. So what that tells me is that the security cameras picked it up right away on the intersection where I was at. That intersection's perfect. That was getting over 30 views per minute, at least 30 views every time that the light was stopping. Boom, 30 cars look at it, take off. So that was getting 30 views a minute right there. Since they called me, they're probably just gonna go and take it down, which sucks. Either the surveillance cameras picked it up or somebody driving called in and said that, because a lot of that traffic are like doctors and nurses going into that medical center. It's a giant university / like medical center. There's like 30 hospitals over there. That's right off that main road that I showed you, that I put it on. So yeah, so we're good. Got away. There's no way in hell I was gonna stop for a security guy. All right, guys. Cool. We're on our way back. Learned a couple of things. One, I need to get in better shape. I need to be able to briskly jog a 1 minute or 1 mile. I got to a quarter mile. I was winded. Still winded, you could tell. The other thing, my shoe came untied twice, so I had to stop and tie my shoes. So next time, make sure my shoes are tied up good. Granted, I'm not wearing boots. I'm just wearing regular street shoes, but that's what it is. I can get more eyeballs with that sign than anything on the internet.